Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Dos Cavazos here. I'm Anthony.
I'm Casey.
And today we are starting The Walking Dead.
Yay!
Season 10, the back half,
Yeah.
episode 9. So, The Walking Dead has been something that's been near and dear to my heart for a very, very long time. I've been watching since day one, October 31st, 2010. So, The Walking Dead was actually the show that actually kind of got me into reaction videos. Periodically throughout all the seasons, I would always see something that happened. It was most likely a death. And I'd really want to see how other people reacted to that. And then I would go onto YouTube and check out reaction videos. So that's kind of how I actually got into reaction videos, in all honesty.
So I used to watch The Walking Dead pretty regularly, and I watched it for a really long time. And then after a while, I just kind of stopped for whatever reason. And then when we got together, you actually
I had to
made
get
me.
her picker back up.
He made me like watch them all in a week from the very beginning to get ready for the next season.
Well, it wasn't for the next season. It was the season finale because it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
When we got cliffhangered by Negan,
Yeah.
like that. I was trying to get her ready because
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be on Facebook, but then it was a cliffhanger. And we had to wait like 6 months anyway. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Anyway, so it was, I mean, even though I had seen it, it was really nice to go back and rewatch it from the beginning because you see a lot of things that you missed, and it just made me like it even more.
We actually got to meet Negan.
Yes, we
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
did! And we were wearing these shirts, which I'm wearing.
Oh, she's wearing it. I'm not
Well,
wearing
he
it.
was wearing it too.
Yeah.
Yes, we love him.
At a Fandemic
Yeah.
con in Houston.
He was really nice. He's a good guy. And then we have our Lucille in the back. So check out our Lucille right under Baby Yoda, above the Fortnite llama.
Well, the first half of the season, it's been really good, but I don't think it's been as action-packed as maybe the first half of last season. Obviously, last season we lost Rick in the first half of those. I think it was like episode 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, episode 5. So nothing too major. The only real death we've had is Sadiq, like from the group. So
Which is crazy, that
yeah.
whole situation.
But, our group kind of got left off in this cave, and
Yeah.
I have a feeling that someone's going to have to die.
Yeah.
I mean, it just makes sense. I will say, too, I do know some backstory of the comics, so I do know some events that happened. Casey has no
do
knowledge
not.
of that at all. Now, no, I'm not going to say anything that's going to be spoilers towards the comics, because I know it's different somewhat from the show. But it's mostly, honestly, just like the events happen, but they may have just remixed the characters that are
Yeah.
partaking in those events, or that happen. Those events happen too. So, not going to mention anything about the comics at all as we continue to watch The Walking Dead.
We're spoiler
Casey,
safe.
tag your spoilers for for the comics as well as the show down below too, because we don't want anybody spoiled, including Casey here too. I don't want her to know anything that happens in the comics that might give her any foreshadowing as to what might happen later on in the season. But no, we're super excited to continue on.
So it's crazy to see Negan out of his element, but also in his element at the same time. He's been locked up for so long, and now that he's finally got out, we still don't know who let him out.
Yeah.
So hopefully we find that out. But he's, in the forest doing his thing, just like you can tell the wheels are turning in his head, like, how can I use this to help me?
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see that. We love Negan. I know he's
He's
either
my
hated
favorite
or loved,
character.
but
No,
we
he's my favorite
we
character.
love him as a character, and I think that he's kind of going on a little redemption arc. And yeah, I just love him. I don't care.
No, he's honestly, I think, probably one of the best actors on the show, in my opinion. Honestly, him and
He's
Judith.
So good. Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
I love Judith in this too.
Yeah,
like I think
Judith,
those are
she's so
obviously
good.
you have your mainstays like Michonne and Daryl and Carol.
They're
but
all
like
great, but
when Jeffrey Dean Morgan's on screen, he steals
enamored
the scenes. Yeah, I'm
by
just like
him. Yeah.
Negan.
I am Negan.
We are Negan. Last couple things that happened. We obviously lost Sadiq in episode 7, whereas we found out that Dante was actually a secret whisperer. And Father Gabriel actually took it upon himself to take him out, which is a little different for Gabriel.
Yeah, unlike
It's
him.
Very much so. He's always been like the type that's been like, oh, let's talk about it and stuff. So. I feel like, the fact that it disrupted his family element too. Obviously, that was Rosita's baby daddy. So that definitely probably was what pushed him over that edge. He mentioned it like, my family will never be the same again. You took that. So it was really interesting to see. Where we also left last season is Michonne had taken off in hopes to find some weapons to fight the Whisperers. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a spoiler for anybody. It was announced, but it hasn't been announced
So
necessarily in the
spoiler
show.
alert
So
if
spoiler,
you don't
spoiler,
care
spoiler.
or don't want to know.
But Michonne is supposed to be leaving this season.
Yeah.
We don't know whether that's supposed to be via death, via she's just leaving the show, kind of like Rick, or what may happen in that regard. But obviously, she's going to be leaving in the back half of this season. So we don't know how that's going to unfold yet. So I don't think they're probably going to jump into that right off the bat. I feel like it's probably going to be right off the bat. I feel like it's going to be a couple episodes before we get back to Michonne. But I do definitely think we're going to pick up where we obviously left off in this cave because it was a little bit of a cliffhanger. We do got several of our members of our group there, including Carol, Daryl. I just hope Jerry doesn't die.
Oh yeah,
like Jerry's
Jerry
like
too.
the best comedic relief about this show.
All right, so if you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos. And let's check out this next episode.
Oh, there she is.
Make sure they don't get out.
Jump from rock to rock.
Nice.
Wait.
All right, what's the alternative?
Yeah.
Let's go.
This is nerve-wracking.
Oh shit. I'd be like, I changed my mind.
Let me jump back. Can you imagine actually having to do that? I'd fall.
Everything's always just so much easier for Daryl.
Oh my gosh! What just happened?
Get up, get up.
Okay, well she got up, so. Oh, Carol, no! They couldn't kill Carol like that.
Yeah. His sword.
Hand me that thing. Knock yourself out.
The arm?
What?
What's he gonna do? I thought he was asking for the sword. Wait, is that the arm?
He lit it on fire.
I'm fine. Just a little winded.
Just claustrophobic.
Why didn't you think of that before you got us all trapped down here?
Hey, it's not the time for this.
Why not? Seems like we have plenty of it.
Magna pisses me off.
She has her moments, and then she just gets annoying again.
What the hell were you thinking, huh? Running off like that by yourself.
Hi. We ain't got time for this shit. We got in this mess together, and we're gonna get out of it together. Now follow me. I think I found a way out.
The enemy are watching us.
The Horde.
I know exactly where to look. Did they find it? We have to assume they've been sending spies across the border. I want you to take a message to our eyes along the border. They have failed.
He knows.
Never told you I was claustrophobic.
If I only knew what you told me, I wouldn't know shit. Now I gotta worry about you all half cocked every time you go outside. Begged you to talk to me.
I don't want to just kill Alpha. I want to hurt her.
You gotta quit all this. People you care about are starting to get hurt. We fight for our future. We don't fight for revenge.
Oh, it's a whisperer.
Let's go. You see where they went?
Not exactly, but
That's funny.
Sorry to butt in. No pun intended.
Was she taking a shit?
The edge of the camp for hygiene,
Yeah.
not privacy.
Well, I hear we're supposed to be keeping our eyes peeled for a spy lurking in the woods. I have an alternate theory to run by you. The spy you're looking for, right here in the camp.
My people know the enemy has nothing to offer except lies.
Believe it or not, I have been where you are right now. And if you don't want to end up where I am right now, I suggest you zig where I zagged. I'd say look closer to home. And no, I am not talking about Frankenstein's hemorrhoid. The big dude is clearly a goose stepper. But the little one, you see, she is close enough to you that she knows exactly where that horde was. But she guards the border, which means she's close enough to the enemy that they could have gotten to her.
Oh.
I will not have you so paranoid. Breathe a word of this to anyone. I will take these.
Ew. Oh my gosh.
Ooh,
I'd
how's
be
he gonna get
freaking
through
out
it?
too.
Hey, you alright back there?
Yeah, sure. I'm just a 6'2" dude had trouble fitting into airplane bathrooms. Why wouldn't I be okay?
Alright, I'm out. Follow my voice.
Uh-oh, Carol. She's freaking out.
Carol!
She's so close.
Carol!
I'm here. I can't. Yes, you can. Come on, Carol. There's people behind you.
We're gonna get through this together.
Oh, not that far.
The end is in sight. You can do it.
I got you.
Can he fit?
Hey guys,
What is it?
just be quiet for a second.
Oh
shit,
my
they're
god.
crawling.
No. No.
Oh my god, Jerry, get out. Get out, Jerry.
Not Jerry, no.
Go, go, go. Is he gonna be able to
Gosh.
fit?
Oh my gosh. He can't fit.
Ah, shit.
Guys, I'm stuck.
I don't think he can fit.
Oh.
My feet! I got my feet! They're biting my feet!
Take your gear off.
Come on. Yeah, take your stuff off. You're wearing boots, so you're okay for now.
Okay.
Oh!
And they had to have just been his boots, right?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Oh!
They didn't bite through.
Oh, they didn't bite
Wait,
through.
okay.
Woo! Hey, when in doubt, cut it off.
Look.
Wait.
Damn it, Magna! Oh, is it gonna be more?
Is it like a drop? Oh,
Oh
shit.
my gosh.
Oh, there's the herd.
Where's Gamma?
She
Oh.
never made it to the border. I've sent 4 scouts to find her. There are spies among us. Maybe she's been captured.
Or he is the spy.
Even if she has gone over.
I suspect. I will deal with her. And the pack will watch.
Oh, shit.
Dynamite!
Okay, that's really cool.
Jerry.
Maybe somebody left it there because it's obviously insanely dangerous. That thing's sweatier than I am. I need you to put it back. Very.
Oh.
They gotta use that for something, though.
Take a break.
You.
Looks like Mom's mad at me.
This humor just does not work with these people.
Stop here. I said eyes front.
Shit.
Take off your clothes.
Okay.
I made myself into a monster. Because that is what the world needed. I built something. I saved people. My name, it meant something.
Turn around.
Does he think she's gonna kill him? I don't think she's trying to do that.
Whoa.
Oh, shit!
You're a crass man. I reckoned you might appreciate a crass reward.
A reward?
Oh,
For
shit!
what?
The spy, Gamma, took courage to do what you did, and I want to express my gratitude in a way that you will understand.
Are you just gonna leave that mask on?
Does my true skin disturb you?
Not at all. Weirdly, the opposite.
Oh
my god, I
my
love
gosh!
Oh, shit.
That'd be weird to like. Oh! I didn't expect that from
Beto
those
will be
two.
so pissed
Oh my
off.
gosh.
Where's Carol?
shit, what's she getting into? She took the fucking dynamite. No! I knew she gave it a look too when she was holding it. Is she gonna try and blow up the herd?
Oh, Carol. Her grief is just consuming her.
Yeah. Wait, is she just planting it there? Oh no. God,
Oh
Carol.
gosh, Carol.
I'm just like so upset because Daryl and her literally just had this conversation.
Take my hand. Come on.
He always saves her.
Take out half reward from here.
You didn't get yourself killed.
I don't think she cares right now.
She killed my boy.
Oh, it fell. Oh my gosh.
Shit, is it gonna cave in?
They need to lift that.
They gotta go right now.
She wants to go save Daryl. Which I like them together, her and Daryl. Whoa, just like flew out of that. Did you see that? Okay.
Oh shit.
That's a whisper.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit.
crap, they've just been waiting. Jerry, come on.
Oh, the fucking dynamite! Oh my god, they need to get out quick. They need to get out. Oh my god, this is my Jerry.
Carol just keeps messing stuff up.
How'd they get in?
Is
Jerry
Magna
goes.
gonna die? Oh,
Oh, shit,
no.
behind Okay, that was
Oh, okay. Woo! No!
Oh no,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
well,
Oh.
not yet.
Please don't. I mean, they're underground, though.
Yeah, but I mean, they could have caved in on them. They're not dead. They can't be. As Casey said many times, until you see a body.
Even then, you don't know. Till you see it happen.
I just feel like, because the other Whisperer came out, like, he would have come from somewhere. He didn't come from that hole.
Yeah, that's true.
So they could maybe theoretically get out that way.
We can't. This blast is gonna call walkers and whispers from 100 miles from here. We don't want our backs pressed against this mountain when they come. We can't save them if we're dead.
Oh. She's grieving and she's thinking straight.
Yeah.
I bet Carol's gonna feel so guilty now.
Go ahead and say it to me. I deserve it. Please just say it to me. You cared about her. And now she's gone because of me. Please just say it. Please say it.
Go home. Tell the others we found the horde. They got out before us. There's got to be another way in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just so upset with Carol right now, and no one has anything to say to her.
It's just like she keeps doing it, you know?
Yeah. Well, like kind of what you said, enough. Kelly had the wherewithal to know, like,
Yeah.
this is a tragic event. I just lost my sister,
Yeah.
but we
I know
have to keep moving.
I know everyone grieves differently, but,
Yeah.
you know, it's just...
All right, guys, that was episode 9. So tragic possible event. I don't feel like they're dead.
I don't feel like it either because the other people the Whisperers came in from somewhere, and I feel like they would have gone out, and they were
specifically those last ones that they were
and they were
dealing
underground still. So even if it started to cave, I feel like they could have gone. I mean, I don't know. I'm no like
I just don't feel they would kill him off like that. Not like
just
off
like,
screen.
You never see him again. You know that just doesn't seem right. I feel like Carol, I understand she's grieving, and I understand, like,
she's so
you know,
upsetting right now.
the power of a mother's love, you know, and like that's terrible that her son was killed just like that, and then his head. But you're putting other people's lives at danger just for vengeance at this point, and I just wish she would just, I don't know, stop. Like, you can grieve, and that's, you know, fine. Everyone has to grieve, but you're going out of your way to like
She's trying to take it upon herself to, like, she wants to hurt Alpha. Like, she
Yeah.
doesn't just want to kill her. She wants to make her suffer.
Yeah.
And then kill her is what she
And
said.
she's not consulting with anybody else.
No.
She's just going off doing her own thing and, like...
Vengeance is not a pretty thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the end of the day, I don't feel like it's going to give her satisfaction. That's the big thing. It's like she thinks it will, but at the end of the day, it's not going to. And that's what Daryl's trying to convince her.
He's still gone, even if she kills her.
Yeah.
So.
She just has had horrible luck with children,
I feel
unfortunately.
so, like, every kid in her life.
Anyone that's associated with her as a child,
so sad, yeah.
Yeah, so a couple of different interesting dynamics with Negan and the Whisperers, too. Alpha and Negan kind of got it on a little bit there.
I didn't expect that.
I didn't
I mean,
either.
there was some, like, kind of sexual tension, but I didn't know it was like that.
So it started off interesting because, like, you know, when he first got to the group and, like, you know, he did his little, like, oh, I want my extra large skin suit and stuff like that. Like, you could tell she kind of, like, I could see, like, a look in her face, like, I like this guy. Like, this guy's gonna be a part of the group. Even though his personality is just, like, so brutish and, like, just does not fit well with the group, you could tell that she likes him.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't know what's gonna go on with Gamma. Like, is she just full on, like, cutting it off with the Whisperers? I feel like that might be the case because they're not going to take her back, I don't feel like now.
She's going to have to run away. They're going to try to kill her.
And the other people over there at Alexandria aren't going to believe her, minus Aaron.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's the only one that's really had that connection with her. He might go to bat for her.
Might take her in.
I don't fucking know. Not after all the shit that's happened. Like,
I don't know.
Aaron's going to, like, she's probably going to have to be in the cell. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
at the bare minimum.
Yeah.
But we don't even know if that's going to be the case because obviously that group walked her into that trap. So they were going to probably think that she's responsible because they were already, like, little cautious about trusting her in the first place. And they still don't know whether that they let him into that trap or not. Yeah. So, because she's the one who told them where the herd was, they stumbled upon that thing, and then that's when Carol obviously saw Alpha. So, for all they know, it could still be Gamma who's the one who's led him into that trap. Yeah. So, whole bunch of different interesting dynamics.
Or even the fact that she was talking to them in the first place about where the herd, you know.
Yeah.
That's already you're being a traitor, so.
Yeah.
I wonder if Negan, and I'm not sure, I wonder if he has an ulterior motive for this whole Alpha thing, like wanting to get on her good side. But I don't know, because on one hand, Alexandria, they locked him up for years, you know, like, and destroyed his people. So there's that, and there's resentment, I'm sure.
But he has love for Judith and, like, some of the people there. I feel like.
And I feel like he did have a lot of respect for Rick in the end, you know, like, and that's why he cares so much for Judith.
Obviously had the relationship with Carl.
Yeah. But, like, I wonder if there's some sort of, like, is he trying to finagle the situation to Alexandria's benefit? Like, or does he really want to become part of the Whisperers? Like, I feel like there's something else going on for Negan. He's smart. He's too smart.
Yeah. But I will say that, you know, she's saying that he's smart, and I love Negan. He's my favorite character. But, like, you know, there was, like, a little sense there when she was having him undress himself that, like, I sensed some fear, like, in him.
Well,
like,
he
didn't know if, like, is she gonna kill me type of thing. Like, regardless whatever he has planned, he wasn't very sure of the situation in that moment in time, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But that was kind of just funny, just seeing them just naked in the woods together. But yeah, that's I'm really interested to see how it all plays out. I obviously know what happens in the comic books, which I'm not going to state here, but I'm curious to see if they're going to continue down that path or they're going to deviate from it. Obviously, it would be very shocking to see deviations in certain ways. That's always been. I know Casey just oblivious to everything that I'm saying right now. Tag your spoilers. Don't want her to get spoiled by any possible knowledge of what could happen. But now we're very interested to see if it follows the source material. I am, at least.
All right. Well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you can stay notified for our future videos. We're currently watching The Boys right now. We also do something every Saturday called Reactions on the Rocks, where we have a few drinks and watch a show. Currently, we're watching Rick and Morty. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned for that. We're going to be starting Ozark soon.
Next month is, I think, when season 3 drops, yeah.
And we're going to be doing Better Call Saul as well. We're finishing up season 4, and then we're going to start season 5 very soon.
Yeah, we'll probably be caught up with everything in the next week or so, I would imagine. But all right, guys, we'll catch you next time.